Hello, I am Shirley, the meatest in all the land. That intro is terrible. Echo has officially released in the full version 1.0 version. This is just going to be a short intro because I just want to get into this, and we're not going to see anything in the update because that's kind of in the tail end of the game within the route that I now know that I'm going to play, so now that won't be a difficult decision, and let's just get right into it. Alright, and load game, put my save. Because I downloaded this update, I had to redo the whole bit that I just did last episode. I had to replay that. Not that it was a big issue, I just kind of skipped through it. So now we're back where we should be. The conversation dies down, and pretty soon we are all in our own thoughts. Finally, we round a bend, and I start to catch some glimpses of the town. Why did I read it like that? Finally, we round the bend, and I start to catch some glimpses of the town. The tall, rusted signs for the gas station and motel loom over the rest of the old community. Lake Emma Road emerges right into Main Street, where the motel is at. Soon enough, we're turning into a parking lot. I misclicked. There are only a few cars in the parking lot. I park in the closest spot next to the door and switch off the ignition, relieved to be done with the driving. God, that was loud! I had to keep reading, but that hurt. I sit back for a moment, rubbing my eyes. I hope you're grateful, TJ. I never want to drive that long again. Thanks, Chase. God, that was weird. It definitely was a car door opening and closing, but that was kind of like muffled or something. TJ hops out of the car, clearly happy to be out. Ooh! I like that. Ooh, poor baby! Oh, that sucks. TJ puts his paws to his back and stretches out from toes to ear tufts, and I hear a few cracks. Gosh, it feels good to be out of there. I smile as I follow him out and stretch as well, though less flamboyantly. It's good to see TJ reverting back to his old cheerful self. Alright, I made the reservation. English works fantastically. Alright, I made the reservation, so I'll check us in. I am giving up on whatever girl voice I was attempting to do, and I'm just doing what's comfortable and less awkward. You boys want to bring in our stuff? Sure. Me and TJ head around to the trunk of the car, getting our bags and camera equipment, while Jenna heads inside. Fuck, I missed. I'm trying to watch that word because I said a lot of that last episode. I'm pleasantly surprised. Well, it's a bit musty. The room is spacious and generally clean. A lot more than I was expecting from a town like Echo. Although I've lived in the town for most of my life, I've never actually been in the motel. Hey, this is nice. And 2 double beds. Yeah, I thought I'd get one of the nicer rooms, since everything here is dirt cheap. Oh yeah, I bet. TJ sets his bags down on the bed. So, I guess it'll be this'll... So I guess this'll be me and Chase's bed. Jenna can have her own, obviously. That's nice of you, TJ. Anyway, here are your key cards. I don't know why I said it like that. Key cards! She hands us both our key cards, which I slip mine into my back pocket. I would never do that. I'd put it in my front pockets, because I never trust to put anything in my back pockets anymore after catastrophes. Let's put it that way. So when are we gonna eat? I'm starving. My stomach grumbles. We haven't eaten since breakfast, and it's late afternoon at this point. I pull out my phone, checking over my texts with Leo. Leo said he's gonna get us some sandwiches from the diner. Did you tell? Yes, I told him to substitute the bread with lettuce for yours, TJ. Why? What? Why? Why substitute the bread for lettuce? Why? Right, well, I've texted everyone that we're here. Let's at least unpack. It's gonna get crowded and I don't want all our stuff in the way. That would be a good idea. Half an hour later, and we've gotten all our stuff packed away in the motel drawers. Now I'm sitting on the bed, toying with my camera equipment while TJ watches TV and Jenna organizes her schoolwork. You know you're on vacation, right? Didn't you already get into grad school? You should relax. That's exactly why I need to keep it up. That's a good knock. That's a good sound effect. I like that. I never really paid attention. I played this first bit before, which is the same every single playthrough. And I never really paid attention much because I already know really what happens, but I'm going in this fresh-eyed. That sounded really weird. I'm going through this with fresh eyes and a clear mindset this time, and I'm just gonna go through it and play it. And acknowledge stuff. There's a knock at the door, and being the closest, I get up and answer it. I'll get it! I look through the people excitedly, and I see a beanie cap with a pair of some familiar horns poking through it. I grin as I unlock the door and swing it open. Carl! Chase! It's Chase! We're Chase! We say hello to Carl. I slap... What? You slap paws with a paw. It's a high five, that's what it's called. I slap paws with him and I pull him into a hug. That's pretty nice, dude. Cool beard. And immediately I get a whiff of pungent scent of pot. Despite that, his embrace is warm and plush, and his belly squishes against my body like a pillow through his jacket. There is an underlying sturdiness, though, and I feel his biceps bulge around my shoulders. I put my paws on his shoulders and push him back, looking him over. He's changed a bit since the last I've seen him. I said that wrong. Whatever. He's definitely bulkier. and the fur on his face is a bit shaggier. His eyes are a bit red, and his expression is a little glazed. Like he's daydreaming about some place far away from here. Still getting blazed, huh? You know it! His jokey nature drops a bit as he gives me a genuine smile. It's good to see you again. I feel warm inside as I smile back. You too. Is that Carl I hear? Carl and I step back into the room, the ram remaining slouched as we do. How is that even possible? Hey Jenna. Hey Carl. God, I'm not putting much care into voices. There's no back button, so I'm just gonna have to be careful. Carl, how have you been? Not bad, just living life like I'm a bean. Sounds like he's starting to sing the lyrics to a song, but he trails off as we look at him expectantly. He just smiled back. Huh? Hey, is that TJ? Hi! Though his smile's happy, TJ is outright crinkling his nose. Sorry. Still up to your old habits, huh? Carl shrugs. I'm starting to remember that it's something it's his answer to almost everything. It gets quieter for a moment, then I clap my paws together. So what have you been up to, Carl? You're not online that often. Carl shrugs. You know, just hanging out. Shit. Must be... Oh. Yeah. Must be kind of boring considering its echo. No. Oh, fuck! The camera! No! Not going outside helps. You been able to find a job? I know they closed the old corner market you used to work at. Yeah, it's been kind of hard. Pretty much everything's closing down here. On top of that, I still don't have a car that can get me to Peyton. Oof. That's right. Oof, that's right. You crashed once your parents got you. TJ's grinning sympathetically, but Carl hunches further into himself, looking sulky. Man, don't kill my vibe. Really, though? What about school? You been thinking about going back? Not really. Maybe. Carl's starting to lose that faraway look. No, words! Carl started to lose that faraway look as he narrows his eyes. You should. You went for what, a semester? It's not exactly enough time to tell if you're really ready to cut out for college. Fuck. Classes get easier to handle once you've gotten used to it. Yeah, well, it wasn't exactly the school stuff. The schoolwork that was the problem. You could try smoking less weed. That might help. God, why you gotta be a jerk? I almost tapped my camera. You can be a little more tactful, at least. What? Is this... What I said? Was I set up for an intervention? There's nothing... Hey, don't look at me. I had to deal with him for the past 10 hours. Yeah, guess I forgot how naggy they can be. But that's because we care about you, Carl. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Chase has been missing you ever since you left school. Oh shit. I missed a sentence. Wait. Boink. Carl and I were in the same class throughout school. As a result, we entered college together. We even roomed together for that one semester, which was a lot of fun. Of course I had missed him. Carl seemed pretty eager to get off the topic, though. God, he's just moving further and further off screen. Speaking of school, didn't you get accepted to Weston? Yeah. Yep. Going into experimental site. I start in the fall. That's pretty cool. Congrats. Carl turns back to me. And you're into journalism, right? He looks over the equipment, looking confused. What's all this? Oh yeah, one of the reasons I'm out here, I'm doing a news segment on Echo. Sounds like the feel-good movie of the year, Chase. That's what you get out of the feel-good town of the century, Carl. Yeah. Carl scratches his muzzle before turning to TJ. And you're doing, what again? Sports something? Bible Olympics? What is that? Athletic training, yes. It's a Christian school. Carl gives a thumbs up. Super! So we're gonna eat? I'm hungry as hell. Hell is a little extreme there, Carl. Not even you can be that hungry. What the fuck? Is that a bird out my window? Sure. Where's Leo? He's bringing the sandwiches, right? He actually just texted me that he's here. He was picking up Flynn. God, I remember Flynn. He always liked to be an ass. So we're all gonna be here, just like old times. Things get a little different. TJ almost looks like that little kid Lynx. Again, his ears twitching around with excitement. Ooh, there they are. I grip the bedspread and watch as Carl moves around the corner to open the door. I hear it open, followed by the distinctive deep brassy voice of Flynn. Hey, why are you getting the door, fatty? To get my sandwiches, dick face. I got the munchies like a mother. Where's the other half? Where are they? Leo has them. Here he is. Hey, they all in there? My heart skips a beat and my tail thumps the bed as I hear Leo's high baritone. There's some bustling before they start coming around the corner, bringing me face to face with the rest of my childhood friends. Flynn comes first, slinking and casually, his posture loose and relaxed, slouching. Unlike Carl, though, his slouch makes him look like he just doesn't give a fuck. As opposed to trying to make himself even seem smaller. He wasn't a shy guy, as evident by his open shirt, which I hate. And who are you calling a dick face? Flynn knocks Carl on the head, which makes a loud thunk. But Carl just grins throughout. Hey Jenna, TJ, Chase. He nods to each of us, in turn rubbing his knuckles. Immediately, following him, his arms wrapped around two big brown paper bags, is Leo. Looks more like his arms are just crossed to me. He smiles over the tops of the bags, sweeping the room with his eyes, along with his tail, with his tall, rectangular ears. He pauses on Jenna, then TJ, before finding me. His face immediately breaks into a full-on grin as he walks over to the bed I'm sitting down in the bags. As he comes to a stop in front of me, I reach out my paw to slap his like I did with Carl's. Instead, he grabs it and yanks me right up into a bear hug, nearly squeezing the air out of me. Oh my god, I'm close again. God. Jeez. Oh my god. Man, I missed you. Yeah, and by the way, I can't remember exactly, but I think, wasn't he Mexican? Like he spoke, like, kind of Mexican? I don't remember. I can't remember to save my life. Just like Carl, it seemed like Leo's gotten bigger and stronger. He lifted me up without even trying. The tension I've been feeling in my chest melts away like an ice cube on an Echo's sidewalk. Everything's fine. All that worry about how he was gonna react was for nothing. The hug is lasting kinda long though. I can feel everyone else looking at us. And just like that, he forgets we exist. Leo finally does pull back and smacking me on the shoulder before turning to greet Jenna and TJ. I shakily sit back down, feeling a whole lot better now that the interactions are out of the way. Fuck, leave Carl in the room for 5 seconds and it smells like a goddamn skunk on it. The weed is just oozing out of your pores at this point. Flynn theatrically plugs his nostrils as he pulls the window open a crack. Carl rolls his eyes, slouching further and jamming his paws into his pockets. Oh, shut up. I think everyone here agrees that my smell is a lot better than your shedding. Nothing like leaving a pile of lizard dust on the couch for the next person. And by the way, dude, the skunk comment was speciesist. And that lizard comment wasn't? Flynn turns to me, fanning air from the outside with his hand. Fucking, what's worse, Chase? Carl's smell or my dusting off? Dusting off? That's not a thing. Try saying white flakes chip off me like every step I take, except when I scratch my ass, then it's like a fucking blizzard of dead skin, and some of it might land in your mouth. Ew! That's what you should call it. Hey, you furballs do it too. It's just less noticeable. Either way, it's hot in here. Are you cold-blooded? Someone turned down the goddamn thermostat. Just a heads up, there's gonna be a lot of foul stuff. That's amazing! Someone turned down your language, TJ says to him like a cheerful kindergarten teacher pep talking a student into using his words. Just a bunch of dots. They stare at each other for about 5 seconds. Flynn's expression like a stone lump. TJ slowly loses his smile. Okay. Well, Jesus, but fucking Christ, I'll be sure to watch that. Flynn! TJ actually looks pretty upset. But Flynn just reaches out and yanks him into a chokehold. The much shorter Link's easily dwarfed by the lizard. Ah, shut up, Chris. I'm just kidding. Hope you liked the video, and bye.